This creature terrified the scientists who found it, and they still can't explain it. From ghostly deep-sea predators to creatures with jaws straight out of nightmares. Today, we're diving into the most shocking animals scientists have ever discovered. And trust me, each one is stranger than fiction. First up, let's descend into the abyss to meet the ghost shark. Imagine you're in a deep-sea submersible, thousands of feet below the surface. The lights cut through the inky blackness, and suddenly, this ethereal, pale figure glides into view. That's the chimera or ghost shark. They're not actually sharks, but they are related, belonging to a group of cartilaginous fish that split from sharks nearly 400 million years ago. This makes them living fossils, swimming time capsules from an ancient world. Their skin is smooth and scaleless, giving them that spooky, phantom-like appearance. And their eyes, they're huge, dead-looking orbs that seem to stare right through you, adapted for seeing in the near-total darkness of the deep ocean. But what truly baffled scientists is the retractable, club-like appendage on the male's forehead. It's covered in sharp spines and is used to clasp onto the female during mating. Talk about a strange way to show affection. They cruise silently through the crushing pressure of the deep, using sensitive pores on their snouts to detect the faint electrical fields of their prey, which are usually small fish and invertebrates hiding on the seafloor. For decades, these creatures were only known from dead specimens accidentally caught in fishing nets. Seeing them alive in their natural habitat was a groundbreaking moment that revealed just how alien our own planet can be. Their ghostly presence is a haunting reminder of how much of the ocean remains a complete mystery. Next, we encounter a creature that looks like it swallowed a balloon. Meet the gulper eel, also known as the pelican eel. This thing is basically all mouth. Seriously, its jaw is loosely hinged and can open wide enough to swallow prey much larger than itself. Picture a long, black, whip-like body with a tiny, almost comical pair of eyes attached to a gigantic, sack-like mouth. When it spots a potential meal, its jaw unhinges and expands into a massive net, engulfing unsuspecting fish or crustaceans in one gulp. The stomach can also stretch to accommodate its oversized meals. It's a truly bizarre adaptation for a life in the food-scarce environment of the deep sea, where you can't afford to be picky about your next meal. What makes the gulper eel even stranger is the tip of its tail, which has a photophore light-producing organ. It is thought that the eel wiggles this glowing tip like a lure to attract curious prey right towards its cavernous mouth. It's a master of ambush, floating patiently in the dark until an unfortunate victim swims to close. Scientists were astounded when they first captured footage of this creature. Watching it inflate its mouth from a slender profile into a monstrous scoop is one of the most surreal sights in the natural world. The gulper eel is a perfect example of how extreme environments drive even more extreme evolution. It's less of an animal and more of a swimming, self-baiting trap. Now, let's drift into a world of crimson beauty with the bloody bellycomb jelly. Unlike its ghostly and monstrous predecessors, this creature is stunningly beautiful. It glows with a deep, blood-red color, which is extremely rare for a deep-sea animal. Most deep-sea creatures are black, clear, or silver to blend in with the dark surroundings. So why the vibrant red? It's a genius form of camouflage. In the deep ocean, red light doesn't penetrate, so a red animal appears completely black, making it invisible to predators. But its beauty doesn't stop there. Along its body are rows of cilia, tiny hair-like structures that beat in coordinated waves to propel it through the water. As these cilia move, they scatter light, creating a shimmering, rainbow-colored light show that pulses down its body. It's like a living, swimming disco ball. The bloody belly name comes from its red stomach, which serves another clever purpose. Many of the tiny creatures it eats are bioluminescent. By having a red stomach, it hides the glow of its last meal, preventing its own light-up dinner from attracting a bigger predator that might want to eat the jelly itself. When scientists first discovered this species, they were captivated by its mesmerizing light display and its brilliant evolutionary strategy. It's a creature that uses both color and light not just to survive, but to turn the dark, crushing abyss into its own personal, dazzling stage. Get ready for a creature with some serious attitude. This is the Sarcastic Fringehead, and yes, that is its real name. This small fish, usually found off the coast of California and Baja California, might not look like much at first. It's a brownish, mottled fish that likes to hide in shells, crevices, or even old cans on the ocean floor. It seems unassuming until another fringehead encroaches on its territory. That's when things get wild. To defend its home, the sarcastic fringehead opens its mouth to an incredible degree. Its jaws flare out sideways, revealing a huge, brightly colored, and frankly terrifying membrane that makes its head look 4 times its normal size. It's a spectacular, get-off-my-lawn display. If the visual threat isn't enough, two rival fringeheads will engage in a bizarre form of combat. They press their enormous, open mouths against each other as if they're locked in a ferocious kiss. They push and shove, trying to determine who is the bigger, badder fish. The loser, usually the one with the smaller mouth, has to back down and find a new home. Scientists were initially perplexed by this behavior. It's an incredibly aggressive and visually shocking territorial dispute, especially for such a small animal. The name sarcastic likely comes from the Greek word sarkasmos, meaning to tear flesh, which is a fitting description for its ferocious nature and gaping maw. It's a little fish with a big mouth and an even bigger temper. Finally, we unearth a creature straight from a sci-fi horror movie, the bobbit worm. This predator buries its long, iridescent body, which can grow up to 10 feet long, in the sand or gravel of the ocean floor, leaving only its 5 antennae exposed. It waits patiently, sometimes for days, for an unsuspecting fish to swim by. The antennae act as a tripwire. The moment a fish touches one, the bobbit worm strikes with lightning speed and terrifying force. Its jaws are so powerful they can snap a fish in half. The jaws then turn inside out to drag the prey down into its burrow to be devoured. It's an ambush of brutal efficiency. The sight of it attacking is pure nightmare fuel. Its body shimmers with rainbow colors, a beautiful but deadly predator. Even its name has a dark, though likely untrue, origin story. It's rumored to be named after the infamous Larina bobbit case, alluding to the worm's scissor-like jaws. For scientists and divers, stumbling upon a bobbit worm is a shocking experience. They are notoriously difficult to remove from aquariums, as they often hitchhike on live rock and can wreak havoc, picking off fish one by one in the dead of night. They are the ultimate boogeyman of the seafloor, a hidden monster that proves the ocean's most terrifying creatures are often the ones you never see coming. If these discoveries shock scientists, imagine what's still hiding in the deep. Tap the next video to continue the journey. It's even crazier than this one. And don't forget to like and subscribe for weekly discoveries. Thanks for watching.